Hey everyone, welcome back in. It's your girl Chrissy with Have a Seat with CNC Podcast. And today, y'all, I got something that we really need to talk about pertaining to Jade Cargill and Shayna Baszler. I know y'all been seeing the rounds on social media about this altercation that possibly happened between Jade Cargill and Shayna Baszler. So I definitely wanted to put my 2 cents in and give my opinion. I want you guys to do the same thing. If you guys believe the story, let me know below. If you guys don't believe it, let me know. But we gonna get into it together. So I want y'all to come on in and have a seat. Okay. Jade Cargill comes from AEW. Now, if you're not familiar with AEW, that is where she was before she made her grand debut on WWE. Now, it is no secret about the morale that's backstage at AEW. So I'm looking at the situation like maybe Jade Cargill bought a lot of those bad habits over to WWE as far as her morale, her behavior. And then too, I wanted to touch on her chemistry with Bianca to possibly parallel this whole situation with her and Shayna Baszler. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Bianca's chemistry with Naomi, it comes through the television. You can tell that they are friends in real life. You cannot fake that kind of chemistry. It comes off like they really best buddies. Whenever she was with Jade, it just always came off like she's tolerating her. She's doing the fake smiling. She's basically just doing her job, you know. Jade Cargill really has that type of attitude to where maybe she thinks she's better than a lot of the other women. Looks better maybe than a lot of the other women. But I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. Jade Cargill is trash in the ring. I don't know what she's like now, you know, because I know that she was in the PC training and doing all of that. But Jade Cargill in general, her first outing with WWE, it was like cringeworthy. And a lot of that comes from, too, when she was in AEW, you think Jade was out there having 30-minute matches or 20-minute matches? The girl would come out, she would have this grand entrance and then come in the ring and do like 1 or 2, 3 moves at best, and then be posing and gesturing and doing all of this stuff, and then she just pins her opponent. So, you know, I don't think Jade has ever really had maybe a good relationship maybe with a lot of the female talent that was in the back, and a lot of the drama stems from a lot of the female talent in the back in AEW. You know, you hear a lot of them don't get along, and it honestly reflects in their matches. It reflects in their segments. It just looked like they are all over the place. You know, people just show up and just go to the ring. That's what it really looked like in AEW. So when it comes to Jade Cargill coming to WWE, I think she had to be humbled in a sense with coming to WWE, because you are not dealing with talent that is mediocre. You are dealing with the best women's division in wrestling right now. Let's not even talk about NXT, their women's division. And I think when Jade came over, she really saw like, dang, maybe I'm not that good. And we all know that Shayna called her out. We all know Shayna directly called Jade out when Jade slipped on the ropes. And she tried to blame the ropes was slippery. And Shayna was like, oh, the ropes are slippery. But my partner, Zoe, she did a perfect Z360. She didn't slip or fall. And I think maybe that could have made Jade feel some type of way inside. I mean, talk about just wig snatched. Like, girl, get somewhere and sit down with all of that. Stop making excuses. This is not AEW. This is WWE, where you have the best of the best talent here. And I think with Jade, I think she's understanding that, yeah, the morale is everything, but Jade definitely comes off like she just has this resting bitch face. Like, Jade definitely comes off like she's not personable. She's not approachable. She comes off like, I am the queen. I am this. I am that. And I think she's banking on her looks to keep her where she's at. But WWE is not the place for that. Your size, your look will not really help you if you can't wrestle. You're not talented on the mic. You can't cut promos. Jade is one of these people to where she says 1 or 2 things. And, you know, that's pretty much it. I don't know what her run is going to be like tonight. Now, I'm filming this before I watch SmackDown. So I don't know if she has a promo, if a segment, her and Bianca interaction. I don't know that. But I do really believe she brought a lot of her bad habits or that backstage morale, you know, to WWE. And a lot of the women, the men, it's like a family for them. You know, everybody looks out for everybody. But, you know, Jade just comes off like, I'm here to make money, which she's mentioned in so many of her interviews. Like, I'm here to make money. It doesn't look like she doesn't care to really build solid friendships, at least in my opinion. Now, I told my partner, my podcast partner, when Jade and Bianca first linked up, it just looked like Bianca didn't want to be bothered with her. And Bianca comes off as the most sweetest girl you will ever meet. She comes off like personable. You could talk to her, friendly, helpful, all of that. That is how Bianca comes off. But it always looked like Bianca was just doing her job when she was with Jade. And then you have to ask yourself, if Jade is so great, why you didn't go and have your solo run? They put her in a tag team with Bianca for a reason. You know, they was trying to preserve their investment here because we all saw Jay was trash. Like, I'm going to just say it. Y'all don't agree? Let me know down below in the comments. Let me know your honest opinion on what you guys thought about Jay when she was first hitting them ropes on these PLEs and all of that, because I was not impressed. Her look, overall, her look, perfection. She has one of the best physiques I have ever seen in my life. Like, she looks really good. However, that's only going to get you so far in WWE. That's not going to take you on the long game. So, Shayna, again, she comes off like a no-nonsense person either. And her physique, in my opinion, cannot save her from Shayna, because we all know that Shayna is a professional fighter. And I do believe if push come to shove that Shayna will put Jade on her ass if she needed to. And I think that's why she spoke up, because Shayna Baszler is one of those women where, for one, you ain't gonna bitch her. You ain't gonna push her over. You ain't gonna talk to her like you crazy, because like I said, Shayna is a professional fighter. That's a different type of aura. Jade is a sports entertainment wrestler. I don't even think it's any comparison. So I do think if this is a real thing, if it did happen, my money is on Shayna. Now, y'all let me know. If Jade and Shayna had a fight, who y'all got? Y'all got Team Shayna or y'all Team Jade? Let me know down in the comments. And that's pretty much it. You know, I don't want to ramble on about this because, like I said, I do not know if it's true or not, but I did wanted to touch base on it because I'm a woman and I wanted to give my opinion on it. So you guys let me know what you think down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will be back after I watch SmackDown. Enjoy.